the thing we didn't get to was Joe Thornton's retirement announcement on the weekend. Now, I'm going to put my cards on the table here.
Okay.
I thought Joe Thornton was already retired. Am I the only one? Am I the only one who thought Joe? Look, he didn't play last year, right? He didn't play last year. So I guess I just naively assumed he was done. And then I see this, oh man, Joe Thornton's retiring. I thought, am I the only one? So tell me, did you know that he was still technically active until the weekend?
So here's something else that's really hilarious too. Thomas Plekanec also retired this past weekend. I also thought he had retired like long before.
What do you
And
mean? When's the last time that guy played in the NHL? 2020?
right? I'm just like, what do you mean he retired?
Are you
Like
serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I saw like posts announcing this, and I'm like, Thomas Plekanec retired? Like he hasn't played legitimately. I'm pulling this up now. He has not played an NHL game since 2019. And he did spend the last few years in the Czech league playing in Kladno at the very least. So I'll give him that. But like I was stunned to find out that Thomas Plekanec was still playing and had retired. So that's how I felt when I hear you talk about Joe Thornton. But I was in a similar boat too, right? This guy hasn't played in a minute. He was skating last we had checked, maybe at least a year ago with the Sharks, but this guy wasn't really going to play again. That being said, Hall of Fame career for Jumbo Joe. Obviously put up all the points, the individual accolades, the international accolades as well. Some people will remember a particular Rooster comment that I don't feel like I should be repeating on this show.
It's a podcast. You can, hey, Joe, what will you do if you get 4 goals in a game?
Yeah. You could just add all the bleeps here now, producers. No, I think it's a really cool. It's kind of funny that he retired, considering he had been so many years away from the game. But yeah, Hall of Fame career for Jumbo Joe, and I will give a shout out to Thomas Plekanec as well. Center I've watched for a long time with the Montreal Canadiens. The turtleneck, the standard turtleneck, just a total part of his style. Plecky riding off into the sunset. After an illustrious career, mostly spent with the Montreal Canadiens and like a handful of them as a Toronto Maple Leaf. I don't know if you remember him with the Toronto Maple Leafs for like a couple games.
He had a brief cameo. Brief
All
cameo there, right?
Mechanics, man.
Okay, before we go goodbye, say goodbye here on the Tuesday pod. You said Joe Thornton, Hall of Fame career. I couldn't agree more. Slam dunk, first ballot. And by the way, because he's already missed the season, it's only this season and the next season that he's going to be eligible for the Hall. So it'll come closer than you think. A little fun trivia question to end the pod. Okay, Julian?
Ooh, okay. All right.
Here we go. There are only 6 players in the history of the NHL who racked up more assists in their career than Joe Thornton. Can you and the listeners name them? 6 players with more assists than Joe Thornton. Why don't we play 3 strikes and you're out? Okay, so if you get 3 strikes, game ends. Let's go. But so I don't want to see you. Look, I know you're. I want to see your. I put your hands where I can see them, so I know that you're not on Google.
And my laptop was to my side. I closed it. Excuse me. So Wayne Gretzky's definitely one of them.
Wayne Gretzky, he's 1 for 1, folks.
Okay. Sorry, my voice is cracking there. I don't want to get this wrong. Oh God.
It's all right. It's 3 strikes. You can take a couple of hefty swings here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. God. Trying to think of centers who would have put up a ton of different points. God. Is Mario on that list? Mario Lemieux on that list?
Mario Lemieux, unfortunately, is not. I think he's 12th all time. But Lemieux, the biggest issue for Mario is, of course, his career was really cut short by injuries, right? If you look at it from a per game perspective, he's right there. But just didn't play the games. So strike 1 for Julian.
Shoot. Okay.
Maybe the listeners, you play along.
I'm terrible at this stuff because I don't want to get this wrong.
But I also put you on the spot here.
You also put me on the spot here. But it's pretty obvious that Gretz is there. Jágr should be there.
Jaromir Jágr. Speaking of Kladno. There you go. You got 2 right. So Jágr and Gretzky.
Okay, Jágr, Gretzky's there. Is Mark Messier there?
Mark Messier is there.
Okay.
So he's
So,
coming in, folks. He's got 1
okay.
strike, 3 correct answers,
Okay.
3 to go.
Gretzky, Messier, Yager. Is Nick Lidstrom there? He might not be
Nick
there.
Lidstrom is not there. It's a
No, he's
strike
not there.
2, folks.
Oh,
Nick
God.
Lidstrom is top 25 all time in assists, so that's not a bad guess at all.
Oh my God.
But
Why am I
Lidstrom is not.
blanking on all of this? I hate
Okay,
this.
I'm gonna give you a huge hint. You and the listeners a huge hint. There are 2 defensemen on the list and 1 forward. The forward, I will tell you, is an active general manager in the National Hockey League. We need some Jeopardy music in the background.
Oh my God.
No, the active general manager, the active forward is a general manager currently in the National Hockey League.
Oh my God. Oh man. Is it Joe Sakic?
Joe Sakic. By the way, is Sakic even the GM?
Oh crap, he's not GM. He's not GM anymore. He's not GM anymore.
Folks.
He's not GM anymore. No,
he's out.
He got promoted. I totally forgot about that.
Oh my!
Replaced him.
And now we need the Price is Right type of thing.
Oh no!
Second all time in assists, Julian. Seattle Kraken general manager Ron Francis.
Ron Francis. Crap. He was really good. He was really good.
The 2 defensemen, Raymond Bourque.
Raymond Bourque was the guy. Crap. I was trying to think of him. Crap. I don't know why I blanked.
And Paul Coffey.
You know what's crazy? Paul Coffey was in my head. I was just like, he was this great offensive defenseman. I don't know if he was there. I should have guessed him. I hate these things. I hate the anxiety it brings up in me. Damn it.
Hey, Joe Sakic is 13th all time in assists. So all of your guesses were in the top 25. It's not like you had a guess that was so far off, right?
Oh, I should have guessed Bourque and Coffey. Damn it.
So
that's going to knock me all day.
Six players that have more assists than Joe Thornton: Wayne Gretzky, Ron Francis, Mark Messier, Raymond Bourque, Jaromir Jagr, and Paul Coffey.
All Hall of Famers.
All Hall of Famers, all first ballot slam dunk. Jumbo Joe's going to be in there as well.